Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I have a watch in for review from Filippo Loreti. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is the Okeanos. This is a fashion watch. Okay guys, it's a fashion watch. And honestly, for a fashion watch, I'm not sure the actual cost of this watch, but they reached out to me, sent me one for review. I picked it out. I liked this version, this color combo and everything. So here it is. So this is the Okeanos. And the engraving on the case back is actually quite impressive for a fashion watch. I believe, you get a lot of, like I said, I don't know the cost, but I think you get a pretty decent watch for the money. Look at that. Filippo Loreti. So that's a little thank you for your purchase. Let's open her up. Oh, that's cool. Nice box. Very nice. And let's open her up. And there's the watch. And it's set perfectly to 10:05. I like that. Now this is actually a diver, and it actually has a water resistance rating. I believe it's 100 meters. So you can go diving with this. Like I said, it's pretty impressive. It comes with extra links. You guys can see that in there. So if you have some bigger wrists, you can easily adjust that, add more links to it. But this, the way it came, it just fits me already perfect. So we'll leave it just like that. The dial is really cool. It kind of has this gravel looking dial. And I think they did a great job with that. Applied markers with luminous material. It's like a super luminova. So, and we'll show you that as well. So I've never really been into fashion watches, but this, I guess you can call it a fashion watch, but this is actually a pretty cool fashion watch because it's functional as well. So it's not just good looking, it's functional. You do have a 120 click bezel, and it's really good. It's not bad. And it lines up, which is amazing. And then there's your hands. You have your Filippo Loreti there at the top, Okeanos, and then water resistant 100 meters. It's running a Miyota quartz movement. You don't see the second hand. So that's actually kind of cool too, because if you don't like to see that click or that little, click each time for the second hand, this is a nice way just to have the hour and minute hand there. So that looks good. And very nice bezel, decent, just an aluminum bezel insert. Coin edged bezel, good grip, polished on the top chamfer, you could see that, and then brushed on the sides of the case, and then brushed up on top. Nice looking lugs, and nice bracelet, kind of this H-link style bracelet. Very nice, and it's solid in links. And what's impressive is the clasp. It's actually got a pretty nice clasp, signed, and fold over. You got some adjustments there. A signed clasp, and it looks like you have two adjustments. So you can kind of fine tune it. Now this is the showcase here, I believe. Look at that. So there's the Okeanos. Very nice. Looks like Zeus. So that's very cool. I like the way, if you look at that, it's got a lot of depth to it, a lot of detail. I used to think back in the day the Omega Seamaster had a really good case back, and it does, it still does. But look at this, for a fashion watch, that's actually pretty cool. So well done. Screw down case back. You have these quick release, and I see this a lot with newer companies here, is a quick release on the spring bars, so you can take the bracelet off real easy and put a strap on it. That's not too bad. So I'm picking up a lot of glare here. I don't believe it's sapphire crystal. I think it's a mineral crystal. Or I think it's sapphire coated, I believe. Yeah, I believe it's sapphire coated. So I'm not sure, you'd have to check that out. I'll put a link to their website in the description. You guys can read all the specs and everything. You do have a signed crown, and the crown's not too bad. It's not screw down, okay? So, it's hacking, of course, obviously. It's a quartz movement. No date, so very clean. Just pick up and go type of watch. So I really like that dial. I think It's very cool. It's got this onyx granite looking, not granite, pavement blacktop look to it. That's what it looks like. Looks good. So let me put it on the wrist real quick, and then we'll do a loom shot. So let's put the sub over here. And oops. Come on, buddy. Just lay down. There we go. Okay, so on the wrist, on my 7.5 inch wrist, actually fits pretty dang good. You see that? So not too tall. In fact, I didn't get into the measurements. 42 millimeters from side to side. What we'll do is when I get it off here, we'll measure the thickness. But not too thick at all. Probably about a 13 or so. But wears real nicely on the wrist. And let's do, so we're at 42 millimeters from side to side. And let's verify that. So 42, boom, yep, 42. Our thickness coming in at 13. So I was right there. And then our lug to lug, 48.7, so almost 49. Very good dimensions, you know, Submariner dimensions, pretty close to that. And then there is, it's a 20 mil lug opening, and it tapers down to about a 17. Clasp, if you guys want to know, is at almost 20. So very nice dimensions, nice sizing. You know, hey, it's a fashion watch. I think they're affordable. They're under 200 bucks. I think they're around 150, right around there. But I'm sure they have sales and everything else. So I'll put a link in the description below and you guys can check that out. Let's close with a loom shot. Let's do the sub 2. Okay, let's kill the lights. And the loom's actually pretty good, guys. Look at that loom. So, hey, if you want a good quartz movement, everyday watch that you can pick up and go, you don't want the date. This actually does very, very well. Look at that. Can't go wrong with that. And then here it is up against the sub. Rolex Submariner, tried and true. Focus, there we go. Kinda. So anyway, there you have it, guys. Filippo Loreti. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. I might not be. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Goodbye.